Hey man, just giving you a quick call. I just wanted to let you know that you are so close, dude. You're so much closer than you think. A lot of these big goals that we've had and these big aspirations, they're right around the corner for you, dude. So you just cannot give up. So stoked for you to see this. P.S. We bought a Lambo. So keep going, bro. We'll talk soon. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Bryson. This is the Bryson Everyday Project Podcast. This podcast is a little bit different than other ones out there. Here, I only focus on documentation. I don't focus on quality or being professional or being entertaining. If that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love for you to stick around and give the show a listen. You can also follow me on Instagram at BRQUSE. Thank you so much. Here's the show. Yo, whoa, what the fuck was that, dude? We're gonna keep that in because what's been going on with my voice? I woke up this morning and it was pretty much the same thing. It's just, like, why is it doing that? Anyway, I'm not sick either. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh well. So nothing crazy to report today. I'm gonna probably make this one short and actually make it short because I'm very tired. It's 10:53 p.m. Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. And today I completed the whole Notion bullshit for Dawson. So all of his stuff is in there now, and I just, like, that's done. So now what we have to do is actually start using it. So we'll have to get all of his clients in there and then go from there. That's pretty exciting stuff. And then I need to update Mina's stuff as well now. And when I say update, I guess what I mean is just make sure that everything runs as intended, but also make sure that everything that I built for Trey and Dawson also works for Mina. Because Mina, from the start, we've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. If I'm looking at all the stuff that we track in the master log, whatever you want to call it, I've got to somehow keep that going with. This is crazy. There's so much shit I got to worry about right now. It's fine. But I just have to make sure that, I have to plug and play all the renewal stuff, make sure all that works, all the renewal history, the buttons to renew, all that stuff works. And I'm probably going to have to redo the master log for Mina's group as well. Now, the master log is just what I call the database that holds all clients. And it's not really for anything. It's just to see all the clients and just kind of have a total amount and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have to work on that a little bit, and that might be a little bit of a project, but I don't foresee that being shit. It is actually, because the master log links everything together. So I'm gonna have to relink the check-ins. The onboarding? Does the onboarding link? Oh, it does. Oh, tomorrow's going to be a fucking joke, dude. I got to relink all that stuff. But reason why I'm even bringing this up is because once all of this is done with Mina, then I can start building other stuff. Now, I can start doing that now, and I actually have. I'm trying to build the sales and lead tracker, trying to figure out how that makes the most sense. So I'm actually trying to learn more about how the whole lead tracking system works. Before, now if I were to just make it up on the spot, I would say, a lead comes in and we grab their information, figure out where they are in the sales process. Are we DMing them? How's the conversation? Are we talking to them? Have we sent a booking link? Have they booked? Kind of, all that stuff. And then based on that, I can, when a certain status is changed, I can make it automatically put the date of maybe when a call is booked. That might be a little bit tricky, but I can put an automatic date of if no sale, follow up at this time. And we can have a log for that to follow up with people. Can make a little checkbox tally and, did we send them a freebie? Did they reach out from XYZ? Something like that. And then from that point, did they get transferred to a client? If so, then you just would click a button and you would add all their current information to the master log. And in doing so, it would add all that information to the financial log, all that stuff. But I actually don't know how that would work because how everything is set up is from the closer. It's from the closer log. So I don't know. That's something that I need to think about. The reason how everything starts is from the closer. Not the closer log. The closer fills out a form. That form submits all the information of the client into the main system. So that's the only way. So I guess it wouldn't be any different, right? You would the person doing all that would just mark it as, no different. We're good. They would just mark it as, there'd be no problem here. The only difference would be I'd add a field for the closer to link the lead or the sales sheet or whatever to that specific client. So we have all the history of them when they first reached out, how they reached out, all that stuff. And then we can start tracking how, where these clients come from. Is it from inbound leads, or is it from inbound DMs? Is it from outbound DMs? Is it from people checking on a podcast? Is it from YouTube? Stuff like that. So I'll work on that, and I'm probably going to split the day tomorrow doing that and redoing Mina's stuff, because I went really deep with Mina's stuff, so it's going to be a pain in my ass to kind of redo, because it's the master log. So I'm going to have to oh man, dude, it just sounds like a nightmare. Lesson learned. Don't have client data inside this, and also don't start building it if you can't copy it, because now that I've got all this stuff built, generally speaking, I can just plug and play. And I actually have been practicing with that, because I don't know what episode it was. If I had to guess, let's see. Big problem. Was that 602? Good for me. Yeah, it was 602 and 603. I talk about how transferring all this stuff over is going to be hard because it doesn't link together. But I figured out how to do that, and I figured out how to do it seamlessly. It's perfect every time, and it's very simple. So on one hand, that's good. That's very simple. On the other hand, that's not good, because somebody could transfer it to somebody else and not pay a dime. But I think if I just set it up and kind of spread things out, it would be harder for somebody to do. Now, I don't know, because I thought this is going to be much harder than it is to do this, and it's just not. Spoiler alert, you just put everything into one page, and then you just copy that one page, and then everything else stays linked. So I don't know how I could set this up to where it's hard to copy paste from somebody. So let's see if I could figure this out really quick. How can I make it so that when I sell a Notion template, I see a massive Notion system / template, that someone can't just copy, paste it, and move to someone else's workspace? Come to think of it, they would have to be set up with the other person's workspace as well. So they would have to be a paid person on the other person's account. So I feel like that's a small little, barrier. ChatGPT says you cannot fully prevent someone from copying a Notion system and template or moving it to another workspace once they have full access. Notion has no built-in DRM or copy protection, but here's what you can do to make it harder and protect the business. Sell via shared workspace, not template links. Invite buyers to a paid team workspace. They use the system there but can't duplicate databases. You control permissions. Downsize more management, ongoing billing, cover sheets. Disable duplicate and export. In database settings, uncheck allow duplicate and export. In database settings. Interesting. How do I do this? Let's go check it out. So in database settings, where is that? Database settings. Uncheck allow duplicate. Where? Database settings. Lock database. More settings. What are you talking about, dude? Host core logic via external tools. Use tools like Make, Airtable, automation only you control. Sell with a signed agreement or checkout terms stating no redistribution, no resale. Oh, okay, that's a good one. Hidden structure complexity. Build a system with layered dependencies, relations, rollups, harder to manually replicate without your expertise. Okay, so how do I disable that? Let's see really quick, and then I'm probably gonna end the show. How do I do this? Walk me through it step by step. Yeah, we'll just do that. That was the fastest response ever. It's already done. Navigate to the top level page or database unrestricted. Click the share button, top right. Oh. Okay. If you're sharing it publicly, you'll see share the web enabled. If not enabled, toggle it on. After enabling share the web, look below options. Allow duplicate as template. Turn this off. Wait, what? I can just share. Well, hold on. What the fuck? Publish. Create a website with Notion. Share full access. This is not the same thing. Click the share button, top right. It looks like an arrow coming out of a box. No, it doesn't. It literally just says share. Opens sharing options. Check if link sharing is on. Well, we're going to take a screenshot of this. Okay, drag it in here. Then the classic. What? What you're looking at private sharing. Only to get, okay, stay on the screen. Look for a toggle or drop down under general access that says, dude, what are you fucking talking? Dude, I hate this shit. What are you fucking talking about? Team space settings. Security. Who can edit? Disable publishing sites, forms of public links. Disable guests. Disable export. This is such horseshit, bro. Just give me what I'm asking for, you know? Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, it's fairly simple to trade off and stuff. I don't know what I would do to make it harder for somebody to. I don't know, dude, because people will. I would. You know what I mean? Bro, if I bought this thing and it was $5,000 and I got a homie that's looking for a system, chances of me copying and giving it to him are very high. You know what I mean? And it's not even trying to be deceitful or trying to be anything. It's just like I'm trying to help my boy out, you know? And if I can bite the bullet that help, like if I already bought it, then I may as well just, you know. I don't even know how I would get some kind of notification that I could make a hidden link or hidden database, make certain things link to one another, and then when somebody alters something, I get notified in my workspace. But then again, you know, for somebody to take this, they'd have to be part of another team's workspace. And I just feel like it's such a low barrier, but I feel like it is a barrier. I don't know, dude. I'm not in a good headspace right now to be thinking about this because this sounds discouraging. It sounds like I'm going to make it once and sell it once and that's it. I don't know. I don't understand. Look for the toggle or drop down under general access. What the fuck is general access, dude? Show me where. Settings. General. Export members. Danger zone. People. Security. Disable export. Allow pages requests from non-members. Allow members to request. Allow user requests. What is all this, dude? Public pages. All right, dude. Sometimes ChatGPT just doesn't know fucking shit, dude. How to prevent copying of a Notion workspace to another workspace. To prevent others from copying Notion, you can disable public pages sharing, guest access, and the ability to move or duplicate pages. How? Additionally, you can manage permissions for individual pages and databases. Disable public page sharing. Okay, in your workspace settings, navigate to the security tab. Okay, I'm there. Enable the disable public sharing page. Disable the publish site and anyone with web link options in the share menu. They're all off. What is going on? I don't give a fuck right now. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we're done. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be working on stuff for Mina. Well, I guess specifically the Bastrolog, getting that set up, and then probably worked on sales and lead shit, and that's it. So that's a show. I'm very tired, so I'm just gonna end this. So I appreciate you guys listening. I'll talk to you later. Peace.